Now we're going to have a look at the car, starting with the key. There's not much function on the key card. We can use it as an NFC card. Now moving on to the steering wheel. On the left, we can press the turn signal buttons, which will activate camera as well. Press the scroll wheel to play or pause the media. Scroll to adjust volume. In the settings, we can set up the functions for long pressing the scroll wheel. In the emission feature of the toy box, we can enable the fart on demand with the left scroll wheel. Here we can check the headlight options. On the right side, we can access the buttons for camera, wiper, speech command, and the buttons for ADAS functions. In the settings, we can set the function for the ADAS button. Scroll the wheel to adjust the speed. We can pull the wheel left or right to adjust distance. Now let's go to the head unit. We can enlarge the left part of the screen and check the vehicle status. We can control the buttons on the vehicle model. Below we can switch the card, check the navigation map again, now we're going to turn on the power, and on the left we can switch the drive modes. Check the seatbelt status and the light status. On the right we can check the navigation map, search for the destinations, check recents, favorites, charging stations, hungry and lucky. Select a location to start navigation, or check the details. We can use the gestures to zoom the map. On the top right, we can switch map orientation, switch between satellite mode or normal mode, and check more options. In the upper part, we can lock or unlock the vehicle, check the profiles, Wi-Fi settings, calendar, weather, in the lower bar, we can open the settings, search for the settings, and check the search results on the right. Here we can control the climate on the driver's side and enter the climate system. Usually there's a climate control for the passenger side when the passenger seat is occupied. We can also swipe up to show the climate system settings. Here we can set up the seat. In the middle part, we can check the applications. Long press, and we can see that the applications are divided into My Apps and the Recent Apps. We can edit My Apps. Drag and move the shortcuts to the lower bar. We can add up to 5 applications. We can also move the position of the applications. If we open a new application, we can see it in the Recent Apps. Now let's have a quick look at the available applications, including the rear control, navigation map, camera, dash cam, energy, telephone, calendar, message, zoom, theater, arcade, toy box, browser, owner's manual, media applications such as Spotify. We can also switch the media sources. For the last button, we can adjust the volume and go to the audio settings. Moving on to the rear seat entertainment display. In the lower bar, we can set up the fan strength, turn on or turn off the climate system, adjust the wind direction, go to the seat settings, change the seat position, open the media, check the videos. We can access Netflix, Twitch, YouTube, and tutorials on YouTube. Here we can check the arcade and the games. We can play the game and check the play mode. For some games, we can only use the controller or the touchpad. Here we can check the settings, add a new Bluetooth device, and check the display settings, where we can adjust the brightness and enter the screen cleaning mode. At last, we can adjust the volume And that is all for the car overview. Last but not least, we will take the key, get off the car, and turn off the power.